have human teachers, that don't have human mentors, where AI is doing all of that, right? So that is why we are able to price those cheaper. Now, it is only recently, just in the last year or so, that people are happy to take questions. The lady there.
People learn. Our AI-driven approach enables
interviewers who can interview for various roles.
Instant doubt resolution, coding assistance.
Pay those mentors for their time. With AI mock interview, you can have any number of practice interviews before you go to a real interview. So whatever mistakes you want to make, you can make it here. And you get feedback on how you...
Identifying key engagement metrics, discussing personalized marketing strategies, and emphasizing the importance of segmentation. It also points out areas for improvement, suggesting that the learner could mention A/B testing to optimize engagement strategies, discuss the role of data visualization tools like Google Analytics or Tableau, and include specific segmentation strategies like analyzing history or browsing habits would allow for more relevant and timely engagement. Questions from a business analyst interview. The first question asks how data can be used to improve customer engagement for an e-commerce company and real-world practice. Our AI mentor-powered mock interview tool simulates actual interview scenarios, helping learners prepare
guidance immediately without depending on a human mentor. That is where you're actually applying what you've learned to real-world problems. And that's how you're actually learning.
Price of used mobile phones. For example, let's consider a project related to reselling
code, right? As AI permeates through all aspects of professional for the purposes of this. But imagine this can happen with any kind of the learner is asking and can answer with that context. So that's the first part, immediate, instant doubt resolution. Let's look at the next one.
Learning to code is a journey filled with problem solving, and getting stuck is a natural part of the process. That's where our AI mentor steps in to provide coding assistance, helping learners debug, refine, and improve their code in real time. Imagine a learner is working on a coding quiz. The task is to extract hashtags from a social media post. The learner starts by splitting the post into individual.
And this AI has the benefit. We, through a combination of our mentors and facilitators, we would respond. And typically, we would do that in 6 hours to 12 hours. No matter where you are in the world, we would great learning. You had
data points, while a grouped bar chart is helpful when comparing multiple engagement types and so on. Hi there, welcome to this course on Introduction to Generative AI. Imagine having an Einstein in your pocket. This genius
that is created, it is AI generating that content based on learning from everything that we have fed it. Okay, so let's keep going.
To how generative AI is different from traditional AI. Traditional AI excels at recognizing patterns and classifying data. It powers everyday applications like further. It not only performs traditional AI tasks, but also generates entirely new content, and hence the term, generative. Generative AI can produce entirely new images, compose original music, and write creative articles, all from a few lines of guidance provided by humans, called a prompt. For instance, while traditional AI classifies an image as a dog, interaction. Let's understand the core technology behind generative AI, large language models, in short LLMs. These models.
So this is a lecture about what is generative AI and how does it work. That is being taught by AI. Okay? I thought it is a nice
driving force behind AI's ability to comprehend and generate human-like text. Imagine a baby listening to every word around it, gradually learning to speak. By analyzing enormous amounts of text, they identify patterns, build context, and understand the relationships between words, much like a child learns language. A crucial aspect of this process is human feedback, which helps fine-tune the model during its training. This feedback loop guides the model to improve its understanding, ensuring it generates more accurate and relevant responses. With millions, sometimes billions of parameters, LLMs capture intricate language nuances. Over time, they evolve into incredibly sophisticated systems, transforming from a baby Einstein into an AI Einstein, an expert capable of generating coherent, meaningful, and contextually appropriate text across a wide range of topics. One understands and generates text. First, it begins by tokenizing the input, breaking it into smaller chunks, such as words or phrases. Once tokenized, the model tries to. Your explanation is concise and to the point, and it shows a good understanding of the fundamental differences between these two types of AI. Keep up the good work.
There you go. That's the AI teacher. Now you can imagine this can be done with anything, right? So we are in the process of training. That's our AI. It's basically great learning aid to aid you with your learning.
We've been obsessed with high quality transformational learning, by which we mean enabling learners to build new skills and use them in their professional careers and transform their lives. Today, what we spoke about is how we are actually leveraging the power of AI to bring the best elements of learning, which includes high quality content, which includes immediate doubt clearing, which includes project guidance, which includes getting support while you are coding and doing mock interviews, all of which earlier required human intervention. Today we are able to do that using AI, and that is the power that we are bringing to learners. And by using AI, the hope is that we are able to truly democratize high quality learning. We are able to do this without incurring the cost that typically goes when humans are involved, so that we can offer these at a low price that makes it affordable to a lot more people. We are hoping that this will benefit millions of learners, and we are hoping that this is something that will bring high quality learning to as many learners as possible and make more and more of our youth employable.
So over the last 10 years, Great Learning has been primarily focused on developing courses that result in both learning as well as career outcomes. So today, the features that we've talked about are features in AI, and using these features in AI, what we hope to achieve is to make our courses even more personalized and enable individuals to have a very individualized learning journey and have even better learning and career outcomes. Thanks.
Anything to say that feature of this Great Learning?
About the feature?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've talked about 4 different features today, right? So one is around using AI, which is enabling people to get immediate help. So as they are working on a project or as they are working in their current course and they have a doubt when they're watching a video, they can ask their doubts and immediately get an answer, enabling a better learning outcome right now. So they don't have to wait for someone to provide an answer. They can get the answer that is context to what they have learned. So for example, in a video, if they're watching something around graphs, but in the past they've gotten stuck in statistics, if they ask a question, the AI mentor can give them an answer with that context in mind. Right? So that's one feature. Another one that we've launched and announced today is what we're calling mock interview. So several learners today, what we see is that when they are going for an interview at an actual company, they're not fully prepared. So the ability now to use AI for somebody to give a mock interview and get a feedback right now is again a feature that we've developed, and we think that this is going to be very powerful because you can get immediate answers. It can give you feedback on how you've used your language and what examples that you're using, how you're setting up context, and be better prepared for interviews. So as I said, both aspects we are focusing on. One is the learning aspect as well as the career aspect, and cracking interviews is one major aspect of it. So our mock interview feature, we hope will enable people to have the career outcome as well that they're looking for.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.